But our department really has had a long history of preoccupation with these issues in the courses that we teach, in the research that many of us in the faculty do, in public events, speakers, series, and all of that. So this initiative really puts together many of the different things that we've done for years in one framework, in one intellectual and communal framework. And I will emphasize the word communal because that is really an important part of how this initiative, we hope, will work. So we want to put these together in one framework that makes them more organized and coherent and more impactful. And the new additions to that is to stimulate more students' involvement in research, more than we ever did in the past, hopefully. And also to stimulate interdepartmental exchange. So we are going to reach to many more departments than are represented today here. And the framework combines these three things: students' research, courses that we teach, and the public forum. The public forum is simply a space that we hope will create a space for people to talk about and discuss those important issues, and to think through some of the complicated things that our society is facing. We have different understandings of those issues, and we have different perspectives on their causes and on how to change things. So we are not presuming that we will agree, right? But I think the broad framework of the initiative, we hope, creates space for everybody to be able to work on those issues and address them from their perspective and the best way they know how and they would like to. That's really the most important thing probably I would emphasize. I want to thank the Center for Sustained Engagement with Lancaster. Ryan? Just as I said, the Center for Sustained Engagement. She's right here. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, no. This is Nancy Kurland, the co-director of the center. And Ryan Souther from Advancement, who was also instrumental in helping us get the grants that we got from the center. So interestingly enough, as we were working to develop this initiative, at the same time, the Endeavor Foundation and the efforts to create the center were going on in parallel ways, and we connected. And that is just an example of some of the very fruitful, right, interaction that we could have across campus. So thank you, Ryan, for your help. Thank you, Nancy, for the 2 grants for 2 research projects that we're doing that are supported by the center. If you did not take a handout, please do, because it lists some of the activities that we have here. You will see we have 3 research projects. These are ongoing. All of these projects we began this summer with the first cohort of students involved in research, and this will be ongoing to next year and probably beyond that, because we have a kind of a rich research agenda. So the projects that we're working on now, How Power Works and a Lancaster Social Justice Index, the Lancaster Audit Towards a Lancaster Moral Budget, which is done in partnership with the Poor People's Campaign of Lancaster. We have some of the members of the community here. Thank you for coming, folks. These are projects that started this summer and they're ongoing. And then there is also one independent study, an example of the type of independent research that students can do on their own, that Isaac is doing. Where is Isaac? There he is, okay. So students can do research that are both empirical or theoretical on any of these four themes. And then we have activities, events in the forum. Those of you who are on campus, I will encourage you to visit the 3rd floor on Stager. We have an exhibit on women, gender in the economy and the economics profession. I hope that you can stop by sometime and take a look. And then there are 3 courses. 2 of them are being taught this semester, and another one next semester will be taught by Professor Flaherty. He's not here today, but if you're interested, you can take that course next semester. So we are hoping that we began with very quiet and modest, relatively modest resources. We think that we've launched a project that has potential, has far-reaching potential depending on how hard we work at it, how much time we have. Time is the enemy, of course. and how much the college will embrace this initiative, how genuinely it will be embraced and promoted. Let me stop here actually so that the students can say more, and then later on maybe we can say more. So the students that we have here, Margot Rasky is here. She's worked on 2 projects at once. She's worked on the How Power Works. The students, by the way, will present their research on the October 25th, right? The research fair, I believe, yeah, so people can go and take a look there. Gabriel Anthony Kemp, of course, worked with us on the Social Justice Index project. Lingfen Shan, who's working on the moral budget project. Margot also is working on that. And Jadek Admir.
He's not here.
Okay. Right. So if you could just come over here and talk about your experience this summer, that would be great. There's a lot of things that.
Yeah. Well, thank you everyone